What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Ace Maneuvers video. And of course, it's about this weekend's event, the Webcam Warriors. September 20th. It's going to start at 10 a.m. Pacific time. So in the afternoon for you East Coasters. It's only $15 to enter. And first place is going to get 5 Guilty Gear Blitz boxes and a $25 gift card to Stark Dark. Also go check out Stark Dark's fall event. They're doing another cash prizing event. There's going to be standard on Saturday, retro on Sunday. So very cool stuff that they're doing. Check that out. That's going to be an in-person event. But where are we doing Webcam Warriors? Of course, webcam in the Ace Maneuvers Discord. The format is going to be standard. 5 rounds of Swiss are guaranteed. And then we're going to cut to the top cut that the UGN lets me. There's no option anymore for me to choose the size of the top cut. So I'm banking on hopefully a top 4, but we're going to see where the Swiss ends us up. But of course, the more people that join up and enter, the more people we're going to have in a top cut as well. You can watch it at Rival Stage Gaming's YouTube and Twitch. I got to add that, I guess, to the poster. We've got the YouTube and the Twitch streaming. So whatever you prefer to watch it on. And I've got Rival Stage Gaming's Ryan Kogod here. Ryan, how about you introduce yourself to the people a bit, since you're going to be my co-commentator this weekend?
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Sam. So my name is Ryan Kogod. A lot of you know me as a part of Let's Talk UVS team. I go to many events. I'm part of the Midwest Play Group, and also recently started this YouTube/Twitch channel with my buddy Nick, Rival Stage Gaming, where we're here to talk about the game. So I'm excited to get in the commentary and really looking forward to this event. I think it's going to be a banger.
Yeah, I gotta imagine the number one question on everyone's mind, though, is, Ryan, who do you think is going to take it down this weekend? We've, of course, seen really strong results from Zeke Yeager. Godzilla is your most recent regional winner. Any bandwagoners want to jump on Godzilla? You know, that's pretty good. And, of course, Deku has been all over finals tables. But who do you think has it for a webcam format?
You know, for a webcam format, I agree exactly what you said. I still think at home it's going to be Godzilla or Zeke. I think those are the 2 strongest decks in the format from what I've seen and what I've tested and what I've played with. I think it's really hard. They're really consistent. They do everything you want them to do, and they're really hard to interact with. So though that's my prediction for this weekend. I could also see, make a Pony could come in, as we were talking earlier. Pony's really good on webcam, but for ending games quick. You could always see those Mutant Machine decks that are on the rise. Those are really cool and fun and egregious as well. But if I had to guess, it's probably going to be Godzilla or Zeke is going to take it on.
Yeah, typically these online events are a really good snapshot of the quick aggressive meta, especially the smaller ones. The very first Webcam Warriors, though, was won by Recovery Girl very, very late into the night. So you can't really count out the defensive decks either. You might have Corey Nelson showing up just to just to run that timer down on you. He's got the full hour to play with, right? So as far as defensive decks go, I would love to see Deku performing well, and we continue to see Deku on stream, at least, not be super married to the one-shot actual game plan. Like, it's very rare that he's really killing you in one attack, but that kill attack is usually very uninteractable. Falling Titans decks can feel pretty uninteractable. You usually get one shot, to interact with them, and if you don't seal the first one or have an answer for the first one, you're just going to get looped to death. So we might see some iterations with that. And yeah, the search your deck for any asset deck, the equipment heist stuff, I expect to see people fooling around with that. But I got one dark horse candidate that I don't think we've seen yet, Ryan.
Oh yeah, what do you got?
It's a it's a character that I think is really, really strong, and people have kind of bemoaned it, and it's a little bit perfect for the online scene, but I don't think we've really seen it at like a really top table. I don't know if it has any top cuts. Have you seen Mikasa Ackerman, Hizuru's Hope, deep in a tournament yet?
Oh yeah, I not necessarily deep in a tournament, but I've seen it, and if you're not ready for it, it could catch you off guard. It is an insanely good deck still, so I totally agree.
Yeah, this was a character that people were freaking out about. I'll just put it plainly. People were freaking out about how incredibly unfair it is, how many cards you get to draw. And we even saw on stream Jesse Cervini had a really interesting list where he was looping dual needle lunge by using some critical role cards to put it on top of the deck. I can't remember the name of it right now, but it's the 1/5 where you remove 3 cards from your discard pile. You get to put any tech on top of your deck from your discard pile. And he had like dual needle lunge, which of course goes to momentum. You play a second dual needle lunge. The first one, actually, you can just add one to the top of your deck if you don't have one, right? And then use Mikasa to draw it. And then you spend the dual needle lunge with EX, so it's back in your discard pile. And it was very cool. It seemed very strong, especially for a 5-hander, that consistency. So seeing a Mikasa Hizuru's Hope come out of nowhere, that could happen.
Yeah, and then you also saw Bromley playing it at Stark earlier this year. So, and I think he did pretty well. I think he top cutted with it.
That's what it was.
I totally agree. Yeah, I totally agree that that character has some spice in it.
Yeah, I know Bromley was doing really well with it there. But it didn't quite make the Boar's Hat Gaming top 8, right? So like it every time you see it on stream, it's like the winning deck and it looks absolutely disgusting, like pony adjacent. But I'm still waiting for it to really pop off, maybe win the whole thing. But there's only one way to find out who's gonna win, and that's gonna be this weekend during the event. You got to tune in to Rival Stage Gaming. And on top of all that, the pricing has been upgraded. I've got one giveaway box to any participant who does not make it to the eliminations rounds. Once we get to, again, I don't know if it'll be a top 4 or top 8 or what. I think the system's probably going to cut to a top 4. But anyone who's not in those top cut rounds, if you are signed up in the event, even if you had to drop round 1, even if you couldn't play a single game, you will be entered into a giveaway for another Blitz box courtesy of Response on Play. So your prizing for this event is being provided by Stark Dark Open Series, Undefeated at Locals, Response on Play, and Final Round Gaming. So please go subscribe to them, hit them up, thank them for their support. Ryan, is there anything else that the people should know about this weekend?
Sign up, please. More UBS, the better, Overall, I'm just really excited for the event. So please, if you have time, come out and play.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't sign up, you're basically letting these players get Blitz boxes for free. They're taking your Blitz boxes from you. They're free Blitz boxes. You got to sign up, though, if you want a chance to win. So thank you, everyone, for checking this out. Thank you all for liking, sharing, subscribing, showing all your friends, anyone who might be interested in webcam. And again, don't forget to subscribe to Rival Stage Gaming. You don't want to miss a second of the action. We'll see you there. Peace out, everybody.